2 is the final map. So I'll move on, and here we go. Knife round. John Woo angles. Okay, so here we go, shitload of decoys going. People with their laser knives all over the place, and it looks like Riot are going to take this one, and they do, and I assume they're going to take CT. And they are sticking, so we're going to get this on the road as soon as possible.
And just like
And we've got Paul here actually from Wink, so that's Pablo.
I'm really happy we won some knife rounds this LAN.
After our incredible performance in knife rounds at LAN, where we lost every single one of them and got stuck on fucking terrorist every single time. I can't believe we managed to pick up any of the maps, but we did, including the only 16-0 of the LAN, I might add. So here we go. Have we started yet? We probably have. Missed the start. We are live. Spread out setup from Riot, and they're looking to go for a B take, and they've got just the 2 decoys, so they really don't have much in the way of anything, so they're going to just push straight in and look to get these shots. And Ashloy's gets wrecked, and they've dropped down to 4v2. Didn't have the auto director on there, so I missed a few frags, but we're down to a 3v2 and a 2v2 with MN picking up 2. I'm just going to call him M, it's so much easier. M picks up the first. Neeks with the... What's he got? No frags, so... has the first frag. He's got the 2 frags, he's pushing onto the site. And Paul's going off on the beer, so goodbye to this. Caster couldn't even make it through the first round. And Neeks picks up a shot. And they've got a 2-on-1 now, and Riot in some serious trouble of losing this. They've no defuse kit, they needs to get moving pretty quickly, but he gets dropped by NKZ and MN, so we get 2 frags each from them, and the terrorists pick up the opening round of this grand final. Force coming out from the Riot boys, so we're going to see pretty standard setup for CT on this map as NKZ goes to push up Banana and get some control. Grenade lands right beside him but does no damage. Counter flash is coming out. Here comes a nice pop flash in from Neeks, but does no damage. Ellie's just in a great spot here to pick somebody up if he can get it, and he does get the first frag. And Paul's back. He gets the first frag, and nobody there. Terrorists had spread out. They weren't able to return the frag, so down to a 5v4 now. Dave L thinks he's happy shooting through the smoke. Doesn't get anybody. Tommen in the middle. That 5-7 takes a pop, but he doesn't get any. NKZ rushing him down, but he gets dropped by Tommen. So they're down to 3v5 here. Riot on the force, looking to turn this back their way.
They're
far too spread out, the terrorists. They're gonna get picked off as Cinder spots one, but Windansky on the push through the library manages to get one. So they're back down to a 4v3 now. Just a pistol still on Riot, but they have pushed this out. Windansky with another one. M goes down. And Ellie picks up a double. So he's on 3 in this round. Dave L, misses the headshot, but does manage to land some damage onto Arch Enemy, the last man. And Ellie picks up the quad that round. And guns will be saved for Riot. So this 1-1.
Cardinal son of CS there.
cardinal sin of CS. Get an E-code, according to my special codecaster here, Pablo Triceps. But it's going to be pistols for Wendansky and crew, the POFER boys. See if they can eco them now.
Chicken at that lead.
I think one of the chickens actually tanked one of the nades for somebody in a different match. Like, it bounced over into the cubby, and the grenade just hit the chicken, blew up, and only did like 10 damage to somebody. It landed right at his feet. So, Cinder with that. That's a pretty nice skin. That MP9 shoots through the smoke. But it doesn't look like they're going to get ecoed. As Riot look to stamp their authority on this game. Following a couple of hours layoff. And Doof just picked one up. Neeks goes down. Cinder with the push down Banana gets one, and Doof gets the last one. So, no deaths on the Riot side that time. And they're looking to start rolling on their CT side. They've got the money going now. It looks like it's going to be pistols just for Wendansky and crew. So, a couple of Deagles, a couple of P250s. And we're going to see what they can do. One flashbang on Ash, so at least they'll be able to push a flash. Neek's missing the Deagle. Wendansky with a lovely one tap onto Doof. Tumman manages to pick him up though straight away, so quickly returned. Quick push towards Arthway, but there's somebody coming on the flank in the library, but he's going to get dropped. Or is he? Tumman picking one up, but he gets Cinder in to help him out. And Ellie, great play covering each other's backs there. Crossfires set up. And Ellie pops out of the pit with another frag, taking 2 on the round for him. Looking for a quick pop flash down the middle. Trades coming in. Tumman gets another shot. Tumman with 3 in the round. Could go for the ace in this, and he's on a quad. So it's down to Wendansky to get shot by Tumman for an ace. And he could get it. Oh, they have a really strong hold on this though. And he's backed out. And he did. Baits out the trade there, and they go to 4 and 1. Plenty of money in the bank now. Ellie on 12k before he bought, and Terrace I think are going to go for a little bit of a force, down as far as 2k maybe. They're going to see what they can do here as they push up through alt mid. Tumman has that middle area on lock. And there's the first frag comes in from him. Ellie in a great spot manages to pick up a frag. Doof with another frag. And this is an absolute lockdown. And not a single casualty. As CTs pick up their 5th round and start building this gigantic bank. It's going to take a hell of a lot of rounds to break this bank. Lots of Molotovs coming out for the boys from Riot, and even though they've been off, couple of hours. It doesn't look like they missed a step there. Team play is absolutely phenomenal. To be expected for guys who are in an actual team as opposed to the mixed teams who are at this LAN. But you know, you can only beat who's ahead of you, and they're doing that. Tommen gets the first shot on MN. Arch enemy, he knows well where Tommen is. He's just going to try and stay this side of the middle. Dansky looking to try and get in and open up this side. He needs to pull something out of the bag, but he does drop a lot of damage onto Davel. Davel is just going to drop back and let his mate in that bomb site sort it out. Take the point on things, and that is going to be Cinder over there with him. Dave hiding in the fountain. Trades are coming in, but they're all in favour of the CTs. The arch enemy, the last man left alive, and Tommen picks him up. Tommen up on the 10 frags, and Ellie shortly behind him with 9. And it's turning into bad day at the office for the terrorists, as the money could probably go to the end of this map and not get broken at this stage. They've got so much in the bank, and Tommen picks up the first shot in the middle as usual. So aggressive with these peaks, he doesn't get a chance. No one else gets a chance to even get out and get him. And Riot's strong CT performance starts, and what a headshot from Tommen. He's got a second, and he's going to pick up a third. He legs him. Doesn't get the third shot, but he does actually leg the man down to 30. The Molotov comes in, but he gets dropped by MN. Doof manages to pick him up with the Molotov though, so we're down to a 4v2. Ash looking to push onto the side here. Does manage to pick up a nice headshot onto Doof. So if they can get this bomb onto the A site and get it down, could have a chance. They haven't managed to get any bomb plans so far in this match. But when Dansky's coming up with the bomb towards middle. Some flashes, lovely pop flash from Davel. Doesn't manage to pop him, but he does get him in the head through the smoke. He's down to 22. And as the pop comes through, Ash does pick up the first shot, but he's instantly traded out by Davel, so it's a 2v1 with Dansky. Only one left. Does get the shot on Davel from the back, but can't finish the spray. And Dave manages to pick him up with the unorthodox angle up on top of the box as he came in. When Dansky was committed to that one, he really had to just move. He had no time left to plant the bomb. But so much money left on the Riot players. Very, very strong performance from them so far on the CT half. I'm not sure 100% whose map choice this was, but I would assume it was POFER's, and because Riot got through the opening winners bracket, they got the 2 picks, so the third map pick was not random. It was 2 picks for Riot and 1 pick for the boys from POFER. So they've got the house. They're going to go and try and take a bit of map control up the middle, but Tommen gets his first shot. He seems to get a frag every single round with that up. As Neeks pushes through, Doof picks him up. So we're down to a 4v3. When Dansky on the up, and Ash and MN just on the pistols. Doof picks up when Dansky and MN goes down. The Molotov just comes straight onto Ash, and he's going to burn alive. Great team play from Riot there. And it's 8-1. And the money is in no danger of being broken. 5 figures on Davel after he's bought fully 5 figures on Ellie, and they've got a strong hold of this game. Dansky on the up now, though. He's looking to make something happen for the boys from POFER. But Nice gets through, gets trades out straight away. It's a simple game when it comes down to it. Trade, trade, trade. But it's a lot easier to say. When Dansky does manage to get the first frag, so they've got the man advantage now. And Ash pushing up Lana. And they're going to go on and get the plant, so they're going to get the first bomb plant of this half. Going down. Another CT smoke goes off. Big grenade comes in, not going to do any damage. And when Dansky's got the banana on lockdown, so don't know if Riot are going to try for this. They may go for it. I mean, they've got infinity money, so they may as well have a go and see what they can get. Tuman's going to look to push in. Does get the first frag onto Ash. Couldn't get the second one, but they get traded out straight away, down to a 2v2. And it's Arch Enemy rolling up, and he does pick Doof, or he picks Ellie, but Doof's the last one, connector. And he picks up the frag, so it's down to a 1v1, but he doesn't have time to defuse. He's going to hold it and see, but it doesn't look like he's going to have the time.
How did I kick Envy?
Oh, he was incredibly close. And so, good try from Doof there. Very, very close. Good to see a bit of banter going between the teams here. Mutual respect instead of mutual hate like in the last game. As Dave Bell picks up a lovely frag. I think so too. They're really working together so strongly here, Riot, even with their stand-in. Their stand-in is very high quality player, so you would expect him to have good grasp. I think they play together quite a bit anyway. Play it, you know, play it 8 hours a day. So, Riot have got the 8-2 advantage here, and they've got the man advantage also. And they've got the AWP in the hands of Tuman, which is dangerous, as we've seen. MN picks one up, and we've got Samurai here. He's about to head off.
What's up?
What's up, stream? Play us. We've got an 8-3 coming in, and it's going to be the retake. And Ellie, quick push through, and he picks up a second, but MN picks Tuman. And then we get a 3v1 here, so MN's really got a chance to pick this up. It looks like he's going to get another shot, but he gets shot down by Cinder, and they're going to pick up the defuse, and that's going to be 9-2. So it's going to be just pistols now in this for POFER as they push towards the middle, trying to get a little bit of middle control, maybe move something towards A. And the bomb's going up quick. Pop flash went through, so they've been dropped off. Tuman, that man, unstoppable, picks one up every single round. And he got dropped there, but MN picked it up, and he also can do wondrous things with that AWP as Arch Enemy rounds the corner, and Windansky gets a close shot and he manages to pop Dave right in the face. So they're down to a 4v1. They've picked up another round. And Windansky can't believe that. The flick. So down to a site which is going to go 9-3, and MN picks up another frag. So 3 on the round from him. Excellent work from him after he picked up that up from Tummen. So I thought the money couldn't be broken on the CT side, but it looks like they may have done it. They are going to do a bit of gun juggling and swap around a few guns, but they're going to be able to buy. So if the terrorists can manage to pick this one up again, they'll have broken the money, and that's a hell of a job to break that money. They had so much money left. I'm going to stop saying money now. And reminder, this is the first map, and I think it was POFER's choice. So we're going to play Riot's 2 choices after this, if it goes that far. Arch enemy just pushing through that fire like a lunatic. Smoke goes in. Counter flash from Doof. Blinds Windansky. Completely white. Another counter flash from Ellie, but he's blind and he gets dropped by Neeks in the pit. So Neeks has control of the pit now. They've got a 3v4, but they've got the bomb moving up onto A. Doof drops the bomb, but he gets nailed by a grenade down to 3 HP. Gets dropped by Neeks then. 2 men coming from library. Pushing through. And pardon that slight interruption, but it's 10-3 now. Out in the hands of Tummen again. And Bucky's already paying out on him, getting at least one frag with that. You could come in with 100 grand, they wouldn't let you take that bet. Shout out to everybody who's been watching it in the chat. Do appreciate that. And Windansky just can't get back around the corner. So it's down to 3v3 now, and it looks like POFER is starting to get a bit of a hold on this, and if they can get 5 rounds on the T side, that's not a bad result whatsoever. Riot very, very strong CT side, and they are looking like they're going to pick up this 4th round. Shout out to Bedazzle, 1.6 legend. And Cinder looks like he's going to try and get in here and pick off a few, do a little bit of damage to the economy of the terrorists, because if they lose, they're going to win this round, but if they lose more guns, and they've lost one more gun, then if that bomb goes off, they're going to lose another gun, but they didn't. They managed to keep it because they would have been in some trouble there, but it looks like Riot are going to go for this now. They have enough money on other people to drop, and they're going to go for like a bit of a quality buy. No head armor coming out for 3 of them, but not really essential when you're playing up against AKs. It's going to be a headshot regardless. But I do like this out of Riot. They've had a very, very aggressive banana presence every single round. And Dave L through the smoke manages to pick up Arch enemy. And he's still hanging around for more. He just misses. Big grenade comes in. That's right on his head and does no damage. They're going to head off here. Wink are leaving the building. Panic, Red Bull, spill on mousepad. Panic, someone get me a straw. Commentator's curse, trying to get rid of people and then spill Red Bull all over my mouse pad. Ah, what's been happening? It looks like it's down to a 1v1 in this final round. And it looks like Ash is going to pick this up as well. And he does pick it up, but 5 rounds not bad, considering they lost the opening 8 rounds, so they did really well to get back into that. Oh, my mouse pad's getting wings. Fucking bin. Rest in peace, Steel Series mousepad. Okay, so here we go. First T pistol of the grand final for Riot. We're gonna see what they got in store, if they got anything special, as POFER had not a great showing against Wink on their CT side, but on the previous round they had a very good CT go, and they pushed straight by Daybell. Managed to Doof picks up the first frag onto him into the pit, and Neeks with the lovely one tap and a second and a third. Neeks absolutely going huge here. Managed to pick up a third and a fourth, and this guy's going to pick up the ace and win this. But he's not, but MN in a perfect spot, and he's picked up Ellie with the shot. An incredible play from Neeks there. Lovely, lovely one taps. We're going to name this LAN after him after that one. Incredible. So we move on. Great display on the pistol. Let's see what they've got. Let's hope they can dodge this force buy that's come in from the tees. Daybell pushing up, but they're getting absolutely ripped down. Ash's going to spot out Cinder. Does manage to drop him. So it's going to be a pretty safe anti-eco round. MN picks that up. So they just lose Neeks in that one. And a strong round, and people picking up their Tech 9s and all sorts. So we've got 10 plays 7. Straight up eco, couple of P250s on Riot. That's all they've got. 10-7. Neeks picks up the first frag. Arch Enemy gets the second when Dansky chimes in with another of his own. Arch Enemy with another one, and he's looking to get for more. He's got 2. He's looking for a third, and he does get the third. Lovely shot in the back, and you can hear the cheers in the background from the POFER boys as they're looking to tie this one up in the first map of this grand final. Windansky gets the first frag, opening blood, and let's see what we got now. Windansky and Neeks both on the ops. Ash on the P90. They've already got the one-man advantage very strong. They've got plenty of utility left. There's 2 smokes on B, one on B, one on A, I think. And a Molotov, plenty of flashes for counter flashes, so it looks like Riot are going to try and move towards the B site, and they're setting up for a hit themselves. So we're going to get a couple of smokes going in, a couple of flashes, and we're going to see what we can get here. Ellie drops a frag, and he comes in on the push. Arch Enemy, Windansky with the lovely scope, no scope. Quick frick, but he gets taken down. Bomb comes in. Bomb comes in. Frag grenade comes in that manages to kill them. The bomb's been dropped into the fountain. Doof was looking for it. I don't know if he could see it. Neeks, wise to the flank from Daybell. He must have been making noise there. And the last frag from Neeks. He gets 2 in the round. Windansky with 2. And this is a strong performance from them on the CT side. After losing the initial 8 rounds, they're strong. They're looking strong, and they're back, and this is as close as Riot have been taken so far. Saving the best for the grand final. MN gets the first frag. Just a few pistols and like 1 frag, and Neeks with a lovely shot. down middle on Tommen. 3 Tech 9s just left. And a fully equipped CT side left, and Ash in the same position every time. He's going to get caught off. He isn't. He does actually get taken down. Getting caught in the same side each time, but M-Man gets in, gets 2 frags, drops the bomb. Minute and 10 seconds left, so plenty of time, but Dave L, 1v4, all alone. Can he do it? He knows there's a man there. He's looking to try and peek him out. But we'll see if he can continue. It's going to have to be something incredibly special for him with 28 HP to manage to get this one. Still loads of utility, HE grenades, and Neeks drops him. So we're down to 10-10. Outrageously strong start from POFER. If they can get 8 rounds as well in a row, then it'll be the exact same start that Riot got. So this is very, very strong. The next map will be oh god, let me think. There's some loud noises. Bit of a spoiler, but we'll do it. OneTapLAN.com is the website, by the way, and there's Facebook, Twitter, all that jazz. YouTube, every game will be up afterwards, and we're having a really strong performance from the boys at the POFER table. And they're moving through this really quick through the site. They're rotating the bomb around to B, but they've dropped it there, so they're not committing to anything just yet. Ash has switched up his position at least. I like this. I like that spot. I haven't really seen too many people use that, but in comes the smoke. He's giving away his position. Dave just try to get a spam through it, but he can't do it. So it's on Cinder. Just spotting that. Just getting the boost up there, trying to spot into the back. But 45 seconds coming up, and we need to get moving here if they want to get in, and they're going to throw their smokes, flashes coming in onto B. So it's going to be a 2-man hold. Going to try and get this thing going, and there's a lot of smokes and molotovs going in, so it's a full-on rush, and the first man gets taken down, arch enemy. Windansky gets 1, gets 2, drops the bomb crucially, 20 seconds to go. 2v3, and the guys are on the rotate, but there is one in construction who's managed to hold them off long enough, and it sneaks, and he's been holding that up, and he's been killing it. He's looking to pick up another frag, and he gets an amazing frag onto Doof. He's going to go and try and look and pick up Ellie, and if Ellie gets shot in the back, as he does, really good retake from Neeks, as well as the boys coming in to distract for him. So it's going to go 11-10 CT, and Riot are behind for probably the first time in this tournament so far. So here we are, 11-10. Temper's flaring now as they get rotated on and get frags traded out. Shout out to the dude, I've forgotten his name already. It starts with a K, who actually was on the chat a while back. Lives 20 minutes ago, said I'll come down, and he does. Turns up, drops his fiver, and here he is, down to watch the best CS in Ireland. And this game is fantastic so far. These are the best players we got, and these are the guys that are dropping sick frags. Really, really close game so far. Says a lot for the scene when we can put such good quality CS together. And we're going to try and build this scene through this LAN, through everything, and hopefully we'll get a good showing. More and more players, better players. Definitely a chance to build on this, as it's down to Ash, and they're in danger of losing the first round of the half, and they do lose it. So it's 11-11, 1-1-1-1. We are all tied up, and the first round goes to Riot. Shout out to Napji in the chat. Another Alan, from one Alan to another. We'll get you around to the next one, man. So, plenty of money and also plenty of utility on the CTs. They had a huge bank. Cinder, the pop flash through there. Just gonna try and take a peek, but no, they haven't committed to anything just yet. Leaving the bomb at the bottom of the banana again. That big grenade comes out, does a little bit of damage. I'm gonna complain about the grenade damage one more time. Lands right in the man's pocket, does 20 damage. As Dave pushes through the smoke and gets the opening frag onto MN. Here comes the library smoke going through, he's cut it off, and Dave pushing through the CT spawn really, really quickly. And Neeks, oh, he's got the spot on him, he's got sneaky, 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 but Tumman does pick him up. Tumman with that off, he's been on fire all day. And it's a 4-on-3. And they've got the bomb. Oh, and he manages to pick up arch enemy hiding in the backside. So they do check your corners, as you should do. And they've got the bomb down, and it looks like they're going to take this round. As Windansky and Ash are just going to go and try and save that save those guns, save the money. Windansky drops Cinder as well. So any damage done to the T's is in fact great. They're going to get extra money done. Extra money damage done to the terrorists, whose money is pretty shaky as it is. Having won one round, they'll get the money reset instantly if they lose the next one. But they are going to win this one. So, let's see. And these boys going to go across the room and start fighting each other. Let's keep it all on the LAN, boys. So it's gonna be a rough buy for Neeks and arch enemy on the P2 or on the 5-7s. 11-12 here in this first game, and didn't look like it was going that way in the start. But POFER have showed a very, very strong CT side, showing that their map against Wink, I guess, must have just been down to Wink's good T side. Dave just gets the push, or gets Windansky on the push, so we've got one dropped. Terrorists a big advantage now, 5v4. CTs are going to have to spread out here. They look for the pop flash through. Dinks Doof down to 1 HP, but he gets away with it. Still 5v3 now, and the bomb's going to move back towards B. Although the bomb is, in fact, towards A, and it looks like they're going to fake B. Or they're not going to fake B, they're deciding it, but the bomb is going A. It is counted as a fake. I wasn't wrong. They're pushing onto it, but they are on the rotate back to B, and it looks like Ash is going to get caught with his knife out because he's looking to save this gun. And he gets caught. He tries to slice him from a mile away, but doesn't get it. And it's down to MN as he's on the right side, and he's got the bomb down. He managed to get the frag. Oh, he almost gets a frag on Tubman, but he gets Ellie. He could get this frag. He's got the last two on really low HP. He could do this. They're just peeking. If he gets the right pre-fire, he might be able to get this. And he does get the shot. And he's pulled this out. Oh, he was so close. Doof managed to land that, or to stay on that 1 HP for that whole round. And MN, I thought he was going to pick them up when those two guys were down at quad. I thought there was the only two left, but then unlucky. He did enough damage to them to be able to just, you know, put the boot into their economy a little bit more. So 13-11, and Riot starting to get more of an upper hand in this game now after losing the initial 6 rounds. They've got their foot back on the pedal, and they've got their foot back on the neck of POFER if they can just manage to get this together and pick up one more round that could break POFER. Neeks picks up the first frag on Tumman. That's really important. Arch enemy takes another one down. We've got a 5v2 now, and Riot are looking to get some trouble as Neeks drops another smoke from Arch all the way over. Here we go. We're onto the site. It's 13-12 as POFER picked this one up, so it looks like they're coming to get. Let's see. They've got the money. And there's plenty of money on the T side too, so we're gonna see how well this goes. Reminder that we are here until we get a winner, so we could be here all night. But who cares about that when there's such good CS being played as MN drops the first frag, opens it up. The man with the AK. Big push coming out of the balcony from and MN could be in a good spot here. Take down a lot of damage here, and they're all pushing straight into him, and he gets a spray down on two of them, but he gets dropped. And then the rest of the boys chime in, and it's 13-13. This one could be going overtime, folks. Push out and strong, heavy presence at the top, but Neeks gets dropped early by Cinder off the pop flash. Doesn't get around the corner quick enough, and it looks like they're going to go and move towards B, where they've got one on the rotate already, so they've got man advantage. And Tumman on that up. Now Windansky the back of the site, manages to pick up Cinder, gets the frag, evens up the scores. And Arch enemy looking to push. Windansky gonna go out and try and get it pop as Ashley takes up a frag from the pit. He's pushing now, big grenade coming in, looking to land that on Tumman, does some good damage to him. 25 gone, 10 gone from Ellie on that grenade. 2v5 for Riot, and it's down to MN who drops the bomb on Tumman. Duke looking to get the frag, but he gets dropped down to 32. And it looks like POFER are going to take this round and take the 14th round. And the money is going to be disastrous. But after 3 losses in a row, they may be able to buy, but it doesn't look like it. Very, very low. They're going to have to eco this one. Or are they going to go for it? They're going to go for the Force Tech 9s. Going for the full Force Tech 9s, full nades. So if they lose this, they're basically giving up the match point. They'll have very little money. Oh, they'll be able to buy something, but it's a big drop. Playing very defensively in the site. Neeks gets the first shot, and he could have dropped that grenade, but he doesn't get it. Windansky gets the first one onto Dave L here. Arch enemy drops one, drops a second. Windansky picks up a second. And now we're down to just Ellie, the last man left. Against 5. And he's smoked completely out. This is bad news for them. Riot could go to match point, or POFER could go to match point rather. If Ellie doesn't pick up 5 frags here, but he gets the first, 5 HP. It's looking pretty tight, and he does get dropped by the P2000, and that's map point for POFER. And very little money, so it's going to be another pistol force for the boys on Riot. If they can turn this around, they can play for the draw. Dave L just pushing up alt mid now, seeing what they can do. They've got 2 ops on the CT side here. Ash holding down that pit like he's been doing all game so far. Really, really strong performance so far on the POFER side as CT, showing that Inferno is most definitely their map. Smoke gonna come in from Ellie. Pop flash perhaps. Nope, they've left. There's a flash, and then retreated from the thing, but MN picks up the first. Dave gets the shot, gets the up, and they're moving towards B. They're gonna go through the CT spawn to B. See what they can do here. Windance is gonna go. Windance gets the first shot. Can he get a second one? Legs somebody. He does get the second frag. Big grenade coming in. That might kill Tumman, but it doesn't. He's dodged it. Big grenade coming into him now. He does manage to pick up Tumman just as he gets fragged by his grenade. 1v2, Ellie to pick this up and keep this map going. It's got Ash, we've got MN, and we've got Ellie, and Ellie's looking to get this bomb down. 30 seconds to go, so he's no rush. Ellie does go for the plant. We've got a flashbang coming in, so we've got 1 CT spawn, and we've got 1 coming in from Banana, and these 2 boys need to peek them separately, or peek them together rather, as Ellie's getting wrecked from the side, and he's going to get shot down by MN, and that is the map going to POFER against the run of play from the start where Riot picked up the first 8 rounds, but POFER played absolutely spectacularly on their second half, and they're winning this 16-13, and they pick up the first map, and we're going to go to Mirage. Great display, some great